Shit, I love you, but a little defeated. Not a lot defeated. The amount of people that go behind, like, that just cause absolute misery on me. From here and then play like one of the biggest, the one that I'm doing it, but all the meanwhile, they call all sorts of different agencies. They make me seem like this monster. They helped get my pension taken away. They helped freaking have my landlord get freaking all sorts of shit. Got me messed up in a murder investigation. It's all sorts of bullshit. And really, that was so unique about me, it would cause them to do that. Other than I'm trans. I know they sent military members that had freaking actually offed people out of anger. Like, I never did that. So I'm an addict. You know, I get judged for the times I use versus all those times I don't. Judged for all the times I'm not at my best. Like it all. A lot of people ask me, why? I don't know. It's just the way I was raised, I guess. I guess it's the way I interpret my religion. The people that have everything, that are getting what they want in society, that fit in, that are reputable citizens and all that shit, they don't need any. They've already got everything. So maybe I'm gonna be screwed over 99% of the time. There's gonna be that 1%, I guess. But I don't think it's worth it for that, not for 1%. There's been no one that disappointed me, it seems like. I'm so tired. Alright, I want to get ready. I want to go bed. I feel so sick. Did you ever see the ice cream all day? This other stick is gone. Oh, yeah, what's that? You gotta be kidding me. I just left this down. You can see this? I'm just gonna raise it up. Well, at least I know what that is. I'll show that in the toilet. That doesn't need to be out tonight. Yes, it does. Why is the door open? Shit, you know how many months? Oh, the door is... Can I shut it and just not lock it? I just don't want all these crazy people coming in.
Tammy came over to give Zach his money or some shit.
Tammy? Who's Tammy?
I don't know.
Candy, I don't know what candy. I feel right. I don't know, Zach, my tummy hurts. Oh, my tummy hurts.
Huh?
My tummy hurts.
Yeah, I don't know that. What's wrong with you?
My tummy hurts.
For what?
Oh.
I thought you said you so early.
I'm tired.
What?
I'm so tired. Oh!
Oh, hell no. No. What's up? What's up? No?
Nina's at the door. Trish.
What?
It's Nina.
Is it Nina?
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Don't let her in.
But she said she wasn't coming over. Have your friend get it. I feel so sick.
No. Who is it? Who? No.
Who?
Oh.
I don't care about my girls here. Chris ain't coming to the door. None of these motherfuckers coming to the door. Don't know why. And what's her name said that Timmy's over at McDonald's. Trish, what the fuck you got going on?
Trish.
Well, both sides of you guys is your guys. You guys got shit. What the fuck?
Hey,
Hey, man. Hey, tell him that he can't come out.
Who is it?
He's gonna cost my dad.
Let Zach in.
No.
Let Zach in.
He's over here for her.
Just let him in.
He's over here for her.
No, he's not. He's really not.
No, because he's gonna cost my
Let Zach in. He'll
See,
listen.
that's what I'm talking
If
about.
Zach's here, the police won't come. You know that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, Zach. You hear me? Hold on. Trish, what the fuck do you got going on right now?
Nothing.
Why don't you let him in? Go let him in.
I'm not going. I can't move.
Yeah, you can, man. Quit playing that game, man. Go let him in.
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh,
Hey, Zach.
I'm coming.
Hey, Zach.
I'm coming.
Hey, I had him come now because that's the best baby back bullshit. Huh? Yeah, you let him in, bro. You acting like you couldn't let him in. So fuck.
Oh my God.
Why you got him that text right now? Show him that text.
What text?
Show Zach that text.
You think he's not gonna believe me?
Here, don't know how to call somebody instead of fucking with somebody.
Put it on somewhere.
Hey, you.
After this apart.
Just like you in the same boat as Kiki. Oh, you motherfuckers, I don't fucking know that. Oh, my mom and my dad shit, nigga, you weird ass niggas. What you say my dad?
How is everybody?
You blind ass niggas. What you say?
How's everybody doing tonight? No, you're not going at me. Maybe I'm going to rise of those. I mean, I would shake every time. Oh, it doesn't hurt. Can somebody come up and say somebody? Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. Mina. Anybody want to come up and say hi, please? Wow, SNS Appliance Services. SNS. Why can't somebody just do a little just for 2 minutes? Just for 2 minutes. Just say hi for 2 minutes. Just for 2 minutes. Oh, I forgot. I think I fell over here. So nobody wants to say hi? Say hey. Over the hill. Hey, Shul. Expedition Sir. Sort of. Oh, that's right. Fuck. I should get some rest, huh? No, I can't get ready yet. Shit, son, did this. Alright, look.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, so I called before. At the end of the day, hello? Hello? Okay, so I want to make sure that yes, I can hear you. Medium Parmesan stuffed crust deluxe with no rubber. It was with garlic, Parmesan sauce, cheese, pepperoni, onions, green peppers, mushrooms, Italian sausage, shredded provolone, garlic.
I still gotta go to work. I need a charger. Get out of here. Now, why do people open my stuff after I said don't open my shit? No. Don't fuck this. Come apart. Now I don't know if I have everything.
Hi, Trish. Hi, everyone in the chat.
Come here, oh God.
Sorry, I was adjusting my volume.
That's your missing. Hold on.
Hello, Pickle Liquor. Hello, Expedition. I'm sorry. I have that as a ringtone, and I have Phenomena from Sesame Street as a notification that I got a text message or something. Oh, thank you for the gift.
Where's all my stuff? It's all empty. The
Oh my
fuck?
goodness.
Why is all my stuff missing? Again. What do you mean? I think there are a whole bunch of stuff in there. Don't let anybody touch my shit, and all my shit is not all my shit. Half my shit is empty. I opened two things is why I left them back. Okay, so who's in here? I don't who's in there. Well, then Jay, you know who's talking your shit. Simple as that. So who did it? Wants to admit to it. Well, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
That's crazy that they would open up her stuff.
I did.
Oh my goodness. Allison, she's still in the same place. It's just a different camera angle. Yes, Pickle Liquor it is. It's a federal offense. I agree, Petunia. Um, Allison, she hasn't been with her wife in quite some time. Apparently, the U-Haul got stolen, and Trish's stuff was in there. I'm not sure, but that's what I've been seeing in the chat. I'm not sure what's going on. Trish did say it did get stolen, and her stuff was in there, though. It's okay, Allison. Well, thank you, Groovy Nails. Oh, thank you. Groovy Nails, would you believe that I am 60 years old? Everybody says I sound like a younger person. Thank you, Petunia. I love that name. I sound 20. Well, thank you very much, Camilla. Thank you, Expedition. Does anybody know what was in the package? I'm just being nosy. Was it makeup? Tori, I don't quite know the answer to that. Oh, an assortment of things. Okay. I'm not sure I understand Expedition. Makeup, arm decor, maybe some leggings. Yeah, she needs all that. Well, especially makeup since he keeps stealing it every single day. Wigs and makeup. Mayhem Mom, yes. I agree. I think everybody is on agreement with that. She's on the other side of the door talking. Apparently, there was a problem with a package that was delivered to her.
Look, come up. I am going to do that. And I just. Oh, motherfucker's dick off. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Is that some kind of bird? It was pizza. Okay, good.
Lord have mercy.
Who's that? Who's that?
She's on the top floor. I don't know if there's anybody underneath of her. I think it's her garage underneath of her. It's a zoo, yes. She does, Tori, but she doesn't like to be alone. I think that's why they're there. She's never liked to be alone. They do, Shannon. Yes, ma'am.
It's not that deep, is it? No, I didn't find the organ. I'm still alive. Not bad though. It's not so bad. It's like, oh, last week.
Are you talking about the cut on your back?
Minor little scratch.
Little scratch my butt. Yes, Trisha's birthday is coming up.
No, I have, I learned my lesson. I cannot fucking leave anything around at all. Motherfuckers will feel it. You know, no, this is some bullshit. Come on, this is bullshit. You're not the only one that fucking.
Hello, keeper of the light.
You know, the coil to do that. You do it. We don't take you up. What?
She lives in an apartment in Portland. If there's sorry about that. Um, you can't make a change if you don't want to change yourself, and that's what the problem is. Trish, she said that she's fine where she is right now. No one can force her. Phenomena. Told you it was phenomena for notification. No one can force her to do anything until she is absolutely positively ready. And she's said multiple times she's not ready. Yes, it does have a hold on her. Yvonne, that's correct. Oh, me too, Petunia. She had a sober companion. She did used to cook for the vets. That was interesting. That was fun. Because she would cook and then she would go to her meetings. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to take my notifications away. Oh, you're welcome, Tori. I don't mind. It's better than looking at a corner. I mean, we're still looking at a corner, but at least, like you said, somebody's engaging. Dobby's doing his own thing. They're still friends, but Dobby moved away, and it's hard for Trish to get to Dobby and Dobby to get to Trish because of the distance. He is in treatment, yes. This is the second time, actually. I do too, Camilla. That would be wonderful. For her to go back to her ways before she was doing what she's doing. Excuse me. It's so quiet. It's like you can almost hear the crickets. Oh, I spoke too soon. There was an issue with one of the packages that came today for her, and she's trying to sort it out. No, Trish is not asleep, sweetie. Lauren, she doesn't have a TV. There's people in the house. It's not my TV. It's not my TV. My TV is off. What you're hearing is behind the other side of the door in Trish's house, not mine. There is no TV in Trish's house. You might hear somebody's phone, But since I've known Trish, she's never had a TV in that apartment. I don't hear anything, and I have earbuds in. Why, I don't think that's the TV. I think it's them just being loud. Tiffany, I believe somebody opened it and went through the contents of it. And the package was for Trish.
I'm beyond fucking pissed off. I go to fucking McDonald's. It's not. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. You think I'm about to fucking notice all my shit gone? I go back on the line and see exactly what fucking things I open. And I did not open all this shit. Okay, my time to kind of like, half my stuff is missing. Okay, half my shit is gone. Look at this. This is this. I didn't have this out. I did not have this out. I have two restrictions because some of you guys are not pickle lickers. Pickle lickers are awesome, but pot stickers. Pot stickers? Let's check out that thing. Your life is not eligible for recommendations due to pushing bitches and other losers that have turned you in for being you. And because your life is completely complies with us, but we have a lot of them.
Do you have a TV in your house, Trish?
No, I don't.
Well, everybody in the chat is saying that my TV's on and my TV's actually off, and I must have an app that's open because they're hearing things. And I keep telling them that it's probably in your house. Sweetie, we can't hear you. You're muted. Okay, so she muted herself. Do you still... I'm not muted. I am talking. So it's Trisha's background noise, not mine. I will be quiet for one moment. Hold on.
And now here I am. No, you're still muted. So I muted over there. And you still hear it now? Okay. Well, at least we know who it was. No. It's weird how this stuff works. It's just weird. Some mics pick up all this crazy stuff.
But I don't even have my TV on. I don't have any open apps. I don't have anything going.
It sounds like people are talking to me. Oh, there it went away. It went away. What happened? It's okay. Totally okay.
All of my entire household is asleep.
And somebody opened that. Somebody opened this. Oh, look at this. Fuck! Such fucking bullshit. This is such fucking motherfucking bullshit. so sick of this. I'm so sick of my shit being stolen. I'm so fucking done with this bullshit. I never got my fucking shit that got brought up here. So I'd like to know where the fuck that is. Where's all the stuff that got brought up here? Where are all those things that got brought up? I have not received any of them, but I'm concerned. They never made it up here. They still have someone else's. Anybody have their numbers? Why are the doorknobs out here that were in there?
Wait, what?
I had doorknobs that were not out of a room that are now out here.
Okay, I didn't read for it.
I don't know. I didn't be wondering who snuck out and took them.
Sorry for responding.
Do you know what kind of things you put on the envelope?
A box. Who's a box?
What box?
I don't.
No, like a little box.
I don't know. She said she was taking a box out.
But she did come back up with it?
I don't know. Remember she was outside with you?
No, she was not. I left you down.
When I looked out that window, and all three of y'all was standing by my car.
When you looked at
And
me,
I
I
told
went
her,
down.
Tika, I said, you see, the box is sealed, signed and delivered, my man.
No,
So,
I left
you
you.
were standing there.
Right. I was at that point. And then
Her own person.
can I at least get the $40 for buying McDonald's? Minus the burger that's mine, which was free. And the receipts are in there. Which is a lot less than the weight you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't spend the full amount.
Just not blow it out. That's all that. That way you need no more. Man, shit. You want to do that? Oh my God. No.
It's really. I mean, I'm so fucking angry right now. I'm just so fucking angry. I can't trust any fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was. You know how the T-shirt blames me for her shit going?
For what?
But I remember. Someone stole her shit when I didn't even know about it.
Oh, I don't know.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, you gotta wait.
Like, what? Nobody said that to you.
Oh yes, they did.
When?
When I said I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. I know this much.
But I guarantee it. No one's gonna say anyone's responsible for that box that came up from unsecured. Don't listen. Here's the thing. I honestly think someone took the opportunity.
Tika's apartment.
Tika's
apartment. And Tika is a white lady I'm talking about. It's an old lady.
What?
So
Did someone say Trish? Yeah.
okay.
What?
So I know who she is. That's when I met
What?
her. When he was with her still.
I was in the other room. What?
Right.
What? I can't hear you.
Shut the fuck up. So listen, listen.
What?
And I said, okay. What's up?
My nuts are flapping. What? What?
But you
I
got
can't hear you.
Right in here, because you don't eat in here. Away from the door. Or I will snip.
You feel me?
You're fascinated
I
with
got
snipping.
you. I'm gonna give you a haircut of your life.
Okay.
I got barber's license from Atlanta.
Okay. I'm ready.
Thank you.
Yeah, wig all that.
What?
Did you take that phone over there? No, I'm just gonna go back. Thank you.
See, hey, I gotta ask you something. Are you really doing? I'm busy and I should leave.
Yeah, we're busy, sir.
Alright, let me know when you're not, 'cause I really need to talk to you about something.
All right. It's about an hour and a half.
No, I'm not giving you no hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
It's time sensitive.
Hour and a half, sir.
Oh my mama.
I'm really trying. No, I'm really gonna track someone down.
An hour.
Okay, I'll give you an hour.
An hour, I got you.
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
I don't know where. Yeah, they is. I don't like those ones. Cause you talking about the ones, one big ball and then it got little holes, little ball on top of it.
Yeah.
And then that is like sweet and sour. I don't like that. I don't like that. At all.
I'm over at the other door. I'm over at the other door. But no, you need to. My landlord's coming tomorrow. I said, if this shit happens again, everyone is fucking out. And that's what's gonna.
All right. Deal.
I mean, I can't.
Hey, you got paid, though.
I didn't say you did, but I can't have some people in here and some others. I don't know. I mean, they had to break down that fucking door. They had to pop it open, and then I don't like it. Let me fucking mute this because I don't want any incriminating fucking evidence. When I fucking murder somebody. And other people put the fuck out when they have something small, so like a fucking pair of shoes. They punch me in the face over them. I have $1,500 worth of shit stolen in 3 days.
That's tight. What is that? And then where do you put the stuff at? I don't get it. Where's your bubble wrap? Oh, you put the bubble in there?
Sick of being nice to people that fucking are not nice back.
Is it supposed to be there like that?
Everyone's like, it's not my business your shit got stolen. But I'm supposed to watch out for everybody's shit here. If anyone goes in the room and anybody touches it, they all come to me and I'm fucking responsible. But when my shit goes, Nobody fucking cares! Really? How? No one even tell me any information about it. There's nothing.
Because I was asleep. How about give you a breakdown? I was asleep.
How were you asleep? You were fighting with Sharice.
So your shit got stolen when I was arguing with Sheree.
I have no idea.
That's that shit I'm talking about.
I don't know what happened. But nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to give a fuck.
Nobody was here.
It just happened. Someone just came up with a box of my stuff.
What was that?
Zach wasn't here.
Well then, hey, it wasn't Zach. It wasn't me.
Because she's not coming back.
Yes, she is.
She told me she's not coming back.
She is. Her person shit is.
There's nothing of any value in there compared to what's missing. That's all old shit of mine is broken. You see?
There's nothing. There's no idea, nothing.
Oh, shit. She has something.
No, she doesn't. Her stuff is right there.
Look, okay, this is my stuff. This is my broken old shit. Now I'm telling people bring them their clothes and leave it. Look at this. This is my stuff. This is broken stuff of mine. What if this is of any value? This is just my stuff. Compared to the stuff that was there, I mean, I'm not going back for that shit. I wouldn't. A bunch of old dried up makeup versus mine, brand new makeup.
That's what she wear.
What was she wear? You look in there, there's nothing in there.
I'm saying she has no other makeup.
She does. I just got tons of makeup.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, unless she hid it somewhere so no one would think, but I don't understand why she opened it up. You got that thing on your phone, right? Of how much stuff is missing.
I've seen it, but I didn't. Did I take a look at every item?
I'm just saying.
No, I just seen that it was a
That's
whole
a
list of
lot.
shit.
Oh, that was just one page. It was 10 pages.
Okay. 10 pages.
Yeah, 10 pages. 10 pages. Oh, $1,500 and shit. Yeah. How much they said?
What did you order?
I didn't. I got a whole list of all sorts of things. Some of the stuff I got.
I'm gonna do that one day.
You don't know.
No, I'm serious. Are you serious? But you have to be one of those. You gotta be an Amazon Plus member, don't you?
Amazon Plus is $22 a year.
Huh? How do you do that though?
It could have been makeup, Tina. Stuff that she needed.
You just won't.
Exactly, SNS. Welcome, Tina.
Are their tits leaking? What? I'm bleeding out of the nipples.
You sure that's not the back picture?
It's the back, but I think they put it on this
It's the
one.
back, what I'm saying. Your back is cut.
I haven't worn this.
Are you sure, Tori?
I'm not mad. I'm worried about someone. Someone's gonna bleed out.
Somebody's cut.
I'm sorry for what you know, maybe. I'm passing the one point where people just taking from me every day.
How can you hear it? I was muted.
I mean,
Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, Tori, I unmuted, sweetheart. Who are the people that keep going by the door? Does anybody know?
what is shit?
It's Trish's house. She should have access to it 24/7. That's what I was asking, SS. Shannon, I'm not quite sure. Yes, they are, sweetie. They are staying there. New character unlocked. I love that. I'm doing the best I can, sweetie. And that's all anybody can actually do. Maybe Tina, I'm not sure. I don't know. People come and go. They stay a while and then they leave. So I don't know. You're correct. They always find a way back in. Squatters. Squatters have rights, though, you know. Yes, Shannon, yes. And bullying her. But that's just my opinion about the bullying. Yes, Melissa. Rockin' Robin, I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, what do you mean, Rockin' Robin? I know all about you.
Here's you need a hug. Give me a hug.
No.
No? Okay. I'm sorry.
You have a hug after I take a shower and wash all that blood off of him. Strangle him. So fucking crazy. So fucking crazy. So much shit going on. I don't even. What was even in here that got just got fucking taken? Black red. What the fuck was in there? I have no idea what was in here, but something was in there. I don't know what it was. I know my lashes are fucking gone. I don't have a single pair of fucking lashes, and I ordered so many. And they got them for me. I wasn't expecting all this. One person. And the only reason I got back up is because I really need to go and fucking game face them. Well, I haven't. They have. A lot of them don't. I don't know if they don't care. They just don't. They don't watch me for anything I have to say. I think some of you just don't. Not one person. Yeah. Over the past week, 1,500. Easy. Easily. I mean, makeup. Nature is more important, but it's not helping me out. No shit, that's the shit on. Yeah, it could be well over 2. I don't know. I don't know how much some of this stuff is. I mean, I don't know. Look, this right here, there's 5 brand new wigs. So if they didn't take those, like, what does that mean about the ones they did? Told every
Trish, someone said, why do you let them stay there? Trying not to be loud.
You think I have? You let. That's like saying to someone, why do you let them incarcerate you with the maximum security? Why do you let, like, why did you let the government make you pay taxes? Why do you let them?
Dippy Di says hello, Trish.
I have no idea, Tina J. I'm too afraid to open it, and I don't want to acknowledge it or receive anything. Yeah, but they all have one thing in common. There's severe consequences if you don't do them. No.
Uh-oh, she looked like she was on a mission when she left.
Yep. Yeah. You know, what do you think? Do you think I can fight this eviction? I got evicted because they claimed I'm responsible for all the garbage. I have 3 separate videos of people coming and unloading garbage in front of here. I got blamed every time they put garbage outside their door. I did it too. Like I would, when I was cleaning stuff out, I'd set it on top of the stairs until everything was there, then everything would be brought down. And they said unauthorized occupants. Like, they were just talking about the ones that I said, that I told them about. And the other ones, there's police reports showing that police wouldn't do anything. So, I think that's the most ridiculous thing. It has nothing to do with hay. It has to do with garbage in front of the bus stop. when everybody puts their garbage there. Everybody. And it's making me responsible. Yeah, some of it. So is 1/3 of every trans woman out there in America. That wasn't listed. No, it was about the garbage. And listen, did you not see? I bought a new door. Yeah, I'll show you. Most of the things I'm fixing myself. Landlord isn't paying for any of it. Fixed the toilet, replaced the top, replaced underneath it, put a new O-ring. Then act like what? Like what is it? What does a veteran act like? Please tell me. And because we're not freaking one person killing machines. That's just not true. That's how some people, I think, then act like what? Like, I don't get it. Tell me, how does a vet act? Because I've met a lot of shitbag veterans. So, and I don't act like them. Yes, I'm being evicted for garbage. For garbage outside that I end up spending $300 to have removed because the garbage company has not picked it up in over a month. They never picked it up. Well, no, actually, veterans are not good citizens. By definition, we are not good citizens. We would be the first to do a lot of shit that makes us not good citizens. That's why we have red flags on our record when police come. Shit you not, I had a red flag put on in Centralia County, Lewis County, after they found out I was a veteran. They're the first ones to probably question shit that's illegal, unconstitutional. Good citizen means obeying the state. It means obey. So to be a good citizen isn't to be anything I want to be. I want to be a good person. That's more what I'm interested in, but I'm not going to strive, no matter what, to be a good citizen. Countries don't get to live in peace by having people that will thrive in peace. There's people that thrive in peace, and there's people that just don't. And at peacetime, they're incarcerated. And in wartime, they're heroes. Look what happened. It's pretty much the greats that came back from World War II. They could not function. It's been like that throughout history. You know, Berserker, the Norwegian, fighters, from the time of the Vikings, they believe they were bipolar. I know, it doesn't say anything about rent money. It's all about garbage. So, like, yeah, but did you read the rest? It doesn't say there's any recourse. There's no recourse. I had to spend my money, but the garbage company never came and picked up anything. I don't see how that's my fault when it's the garbage at a bus stop in a shitty neighborhood, and they just throw everything there. I don't have a baby, so like a baby seat and all that stuff. How's that me? Fucking bullshit. No, cooking was not my. I told you what happened. I'm not rambling, sweet. You just don't like what I have to say. I was starting to come to terms with being at peace in this country when real people threaten my very real life. So, yeah, I know. Yeah. So how does one act? mean, the differences are stark. Like, I noticed it again, like, every time. Even the people that have threatened and yelling at me, like, they're all badass. Whenever there's some freaking explosion, they run the opposite way I run. That's what they're saying. They're saying I'm responsible for the whole complex. Automatically, all that garbage was me. How the hell do you even prove that? Does she know you have to prove that? Like, does she know it's not as easy as just saying? Like, that's my garbage. Like for real. I even sent her a video of the people putting it there. Half of it was just one person throwing garbage bag after garbage bag out of the back of his truck. Who said what? I've never even attempted to put myself first in very small situations. I'm called, what's the word? I hate this. I lose words. Selfish. You're home. I don't know. It says I do. It says I'm evicted. I got a reprieve of 10 days. Whoopsie-doo. The 13th. I told you I got a 10-day reprieve. I mean, I don't have to. There's no court. There's no court stamps. Nothing went to court. Nothing was even sent registered mail. I don't know who that's from. No, it doesn't have anything. Just once and for all, I'm just going to show it to you so you know it's not about rent. Is it just pure black? Yep. I see that. I don't know where that, but I have it. I bet I have it somewhere. Really? Yeah. It's just a piece of black cloth. Yeah. I definitely did. I didn't know that was yours. But yeah, I definitely 100% did see that. Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
Here, guys, I just didn't want to interrupt Trish because she was talking. Just letting everybody know.
Okay, since all of you are going to insist that you think it's about rent, I mean, it's not. It's about garbage. And people supposedly living here that in a 3-bedroom, you're really going to make the argument that it's just one person when I've said there was 3 others. I have used the provided garbage containers, but the garbage company doesn't come. Like once a month isn't not enough. So look, you can be able to read that. Take a picture. Page 2. As you can see, there is no mention. I'm not far behind at all, actually, because they have 2 months of the second to last month and last month as a deposit. So.
No. Look.
There's absolutely nothing here. So yeah, they're discharged, and they know I'm a veteran, and they're discharging me over garbage, fucking garbage. Let's be serious. They didn't say it because of destruction of property. They didn't say it because of like interfering with other people here. It's over fucking garbage. Over garbage. No, it says everyone but me. No, it doesn't. It says I need to. Where do you see everyone but me? It says all occupants. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine with me. Oh, no, it does not say that. It says that's what I could do before. Now it's too late. See? No, you read it wrong. Look. It says the available remedies for violations and termination notice dated February 6th. And I did dispose of the garbage within the garbage container located in designated outside area. I did put it in that container. The garbage never picked it up. You could see. Any of you saw how much garbage there was? No, I didn't fail to comply with it. Look right here. Where it says put it in the garbage receptacles, I did put it in the receptacles. It overflowed past the receptacles. You overloaded designated out. See, it contradicts itself. It says I overloaded the garbage, but then here it says I didn't put it in the authorized place. And listen, if there's unauthorized people, that's on her to evict because I told her to do it and she said no. So that's not on me, that's on her. Well, I don't have any control over that. And she knows that. And under the law, that's not my responsibility once I tell her. I told her that, and she said no. So that was verbal permission that they could stay. At least that's what the legal team told me for renting. If you tell your landlord that you don't want someone there, and she says no, she's not going to tell them they can't be there, then that's her saying they can be there. So she gave verbal permission. Yeah. And then medically, I always had at least one other person here medically, and I'm allowed to have one person here, up to two, considering for ship changes, and that's the two I told her about. And that's the two she's making a big deal about. So it's really about garbage. It's about her purpose. As far as I know, telling the garbage company not to come. After the other tenants moved out and she didn't have them filled, she cut the garbage to once a month. I still only had the same two receptacles. You know, I don't know how you can cut the garbage to once a month. I didn't marry Mayhem Mom. You don't get to go after someone for stuff that's not on my responsibility. I can't force people, and she didn't name who it was. So I've given her the two names of the people that were helping me medically. And I don't know this is actually from her. I've received a lot of eviction notices from a lot of different people. I have no way of knowing which ones are. I just muted it. You can unmute it whenever. It was just sounding like we were underwater. And she never came to inspect with me. Although I think maybe she's coming tomorrow. I don't know. I have nowhere to go. So I gave her all my rent and back pay. Because you're storing garbage bags outside of the front door of the premise instead of using. That's not true. Not true. You're overloading the designated outside garbage areas. How do you overload it? It's a garbage can next to a very busy bus stop. Does she honestly think that people don't throw all their shit into my garbage bag can? And I'm not allowed to lock them. I'm not allowed to lock them. I asked her, I said, can I lock them? She said no. And I didn't store garbage bags. See, this is where English is important. It should be you stored bags of garbage. I stored garbage bags, just mean I stored a roll of garbage bags outside my door. Nor did it say I couldn't store garbage bags. And Lloyd, I'm not talking about my landlord messing up in English. She's Vietnamese. I'm talking about the law group messing up. If you're a lawyer, words are very, very important. That's a whole class you take in pre-law. Like freaking any of you paralegals, you gotta take a lot of that shit, right? How many times did you get yelled at for wording something wrong? No shit, they don't pick up used needles. But actually, the city comes around and collects them. This is Portland. There's literal containers at the bus stop. There's needles all over through there. And I'm the one that went out there picking them up and putting them in sharps containers so people didn't get jabbed with them. So, again, don't talk about shit you don't understand in the city of Portland. Typically, what do you mean risk losing everything I own? I already have. Yes, outside. What do you mean not outside of my house? I don't understand what you're talking about. Not outside your house. What's that mean? But did you see what she said about... Yeah, but she verbally said that she was okay. I mean, I have both the live and I have the recording of me saying it to her. I said, I don't want them here. Can you please tell them to leave or you're calling the police? And she said, no. I go, so you're giving them permission to stay here? She said, it's not my problem. She said it. I'm not getting a storage unit. You don't get to make up termination. See, here's another thing. Legally, the breach described are substantially the same act or omissions, caused 30-day termination without cause. The violation terminated. Over here. Pursuant to Oregon, your landlord is terminating the rental agreement upon 10 days' notice. If the cause of a written notice delivered under subsection 1 of the section act or omission, it's not the same, which notice was given under section that was in the previous 6 months. The designated termination date states the notice must be not less than 10 days after delivery of the notice. No earlier than 10 days state that the previous tenant does not have. Look, it says you cannot terminate if the only violation is not to pay the current month's rent. So she made up garbage. But I do have a right to fight. There's not a right to stop paying. There's no heat in the house. And I told her verbally, the heat does not work here. That's really why she's terminating me. She's terminating me because I didn't pay, because the bathroom doesn't work and there's no heat and the electrical sockets don't work. There's we have fucking drug dealers. Like, I'm not gonna get myself shot, but believe me, there's a house well known around here. I don't know why I kept getting the blame for that shit. Even the police know it's not me. So, it's not here. It's not this building. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to end up dead. No, I don't have to be able to prove it in court. I'm the defense. She has to prove what she said is true. I don't have to prove my side of it. You do get that, right? This isn't a country where you have to prove your innocence. And this is civil. This is a civil matter. So in a civil matter, the burden is even higher on her. She she has to prove that it is not because of lack of rent. She has to prove that if I did this every month I've been here, why was it only a problem when I was behind on paying her? If this was never a problem before, and it's always happened, and she never made notice until I was late in rent, it seems a lot more like she's terminating for being late on rent. So, and yeah, I've documented everything. Yeah, I know evicting is a nightmare, especially under such loose grounds, such as garbage. It's a public place, and it's Portland, and there's a bus stop there, the main bus stop. It's me? And storing garbage bags. If you saw how small, like here, this is where she's claiming I store garbage bags. Stored. That means all the time. Right here. This is where she claims there's garbage bags. There's no garbage bags right here. That's a part of a wheelchair. Part of a wheelchair. You can store ambulatory medical equipment outside the door. That's legal. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have to give a reason why she denied in a 3-bedroom anyone more than one person in it when she was given the information for 2 other people. If I can't prove what? Well, I can prove the garbage isn't there. The garbage isn't there. If you go out there, all that garbage is gone. And no, this is Portland. Portland, if you go before and say, are they paid up? Yes. How long have they been doing this? For a year. When did you first give them warning? When they fell behind in rent. You try. Like I said, it's a nightmare. And I can prove there's no heat. I can prove that electrical sockets don't work. And I can prove the toilet doesn't work. And I can prove I told her that. And I can prove I told her about the people being here and that she said it was okay. No, tenants don't need to be if they're only here for a job. Like, this isn't where they live. Who damaged them? They were like this. And the heat? How do you damage heat? How do you damage receptacles? The receptacles were like this. We didn't notice it when we did it here because we didn't have anything to plug in. I didn't know to walk around and plug every single thing. Everything falls right out of the receptacles. We don't have a lease. There's no lease, ma'am, Mom. There is no lease for this apartment. She terminated the lease in January and said it was just month to month. No lease. You remember that? Remember when I got that paperwork saying that there is no more lease? So you can't go by a lease and say, yeah, there's unauthorized occupants when I'm not even an authorized occupant. I have no lease with her. The subsection that they quoted isn't even what the law is. Thank you so much. It only read 5A.
For the gifts. I'm still here. I'm just being respectful and not talking because she is.
It says if I do not cure it, and I did cure it. It says that it says I can only be terminated if I didn't cure it. So yeah, she'd have to go to court. She would have to go to court because I'm going to say I did cure it. And she did not cure fixing the heat, fixing the bathroom, or fixing the electrical socket. I don't know why she wants to put that up when. And the garbage. She wants me to be able to control what other people put in the garbage. In fact, I'm gonna post right now proving how many fucking people put shit in the garbage. Tons and tons of people. I catch them all the time throwing shit in the garbage. And the police have come here when I used to have my Kia. People were living in the car right there. I have no control over that. Sweet. Why do you insist on being one of those people that wants to impose some sort of weird power over someone else by trying to force something that's wrong on the people that you don't like? No, I didn't sell my car. My car was stolen. And then when they took it back, why are gaslight? Sweet, again, I can't gaslight you. This is my life. This is my life. Therefore, the only person that can be gaslit is me. I'm not coming to you imposing something on you. You're coming and challenging my reality, what I say. Can't happen the other way around when it's one way. You see, you're not up here, you're not hosting anything. You're the one challenging me. Go look up what gaslighting is. Now, if this was two hosts going co-hosting, then yeah, then I could be gaslighting you. But that's not the dynamic, is it? But go look up. I do take responsibility. I take responsibility for pretty much everything. But what I don't take responsibility for are the items that people like you say take responsibility for. Like when I show up with black eyes, I take responsibility for it. And this time, why do you want me to take responsibility for the city of Portland and people putting garbage in front of the house? You do realize I'm not the only one that has garbage there. Like that is for all the tenants here. And when their garbages fill up in their garages, they then start putting it out front. They just pile it out there. And I put my garbage cans in the garage like all the other tenants, and she's still blaming me for the garbage put out there. No, I didn't take it I did take it defensively because you're telling me to take responsibility for something that's not my responsibility. There's many things written in laws once you see, here's the thing. There's an unfair power structure between landlords and tenants. Tenants have far more power than landlords do. I'm not saying it's right, but it's how it is. I had tenants too in Hawaii. Once they told me that they were leaving and gave me 28 days notice, they were no longer responsible for any of their back rent. 6 months worth. 6 months worth. Because it was on me that once I let them go past the time I could have taken the court, evicted them, it was on me. So yeah, it's an unfair power dynamic. So I'm not going to take responsibility for things that aren't my responsibility. I have to take responsibility that it was my fault for not demanding rent when that disabled veteran that I have a VASH voucher through went into the hospital because he broke his back, and I didn't hassle him to pay his bill. So that's my fault. Definitely not me. I can't. Like, what part don't you understand? I can't. Like, that's the thing. That's like, if I can't kick them out, I don't know how she thinks, like, I just don't get it. Like, the police can't do anything. How? Like, what do you want me to do? Shoot him in the head? Were you here the time it came to the police coming? And the police, they said, anyone that's been here overnight, you don't have to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. And did anybody pay? No. Some did. And some are here under contract. My question is, why are so many taking the side of the landlord who took responsibility for there being other people here and acknowledging that the garbage is right in front of a bus stop? How did they pay in other ways? Please tell me. By the beatings I got? By the threats? By being locked in a room on the floor? Please tell me how I got paid in other ways. Do you really think I got anything for free out of people? Like, some people really live in very sheltered lives. I have no idea of the reality. No, you don't. Definitely not me. No, you don't. Because how is going onto the street going to help me in any way? No, you don't. No, I didn't let anybody SNS appliance. Again, you don't get it. They were given permission by the police and the landlord. So I don't have any power over that. There was no lease. I had no more of a say here than they did. Except I was paying rent. Really, Rocket Robin? Then you haven't watched much, and guess what? The live got shut down for all these people complaining every time it got violent. You know that. You know that to be true. Jeez. I got fucking bear sprayed in my own fucking apartment. You don't remember that? You don't remember that? I had a gun pulled out on me when people robbed my garage. You remember that? That was a fucking live. I've openly admitted that months ago I've lost all control of his apartment. That's not on me at that point. The landlord said she doesn't care. She's not calling the police. She's not doing anything about it. Yes, that is exactly what SNS Appliance said. They're both allowing them to stay, but I said no. SNS, exactly. How does it make sense? We're in Portland. That is how it is. Where am I going to move, Micaiah Rocks? Tell me, where am I going to come up with $4,000 for a deposit? Just tell me. And one of the things that has to be signed is an extra medical waiver. How am I going to prove I have anyone here helping me? And with an eviction on it, definitely not going to happen. I don't have anywhere to move to right now. SNS, I'm not though. What?
I just use the mirror real quick.
Okay.
I was going to use the mirror real quick. I was going to use the mirror. I was trying to let him out.
There's no Rio. For what? At this point, for what? Where would I be safe? Please explain that. You realize in the last 2 rehabs I went to, I got raped. How the fuck am I going to be safe? How the hell am I ever going to believe that? And then the third one, where I wasn't actually assaulted in that way, it was still pretty fucked up. So no, don't say safe, because you don't know I'll be safe. Okay, well, here's the reasons I justify why I'm not in rehab. I have been denied. There. So, Luminous, why are none of you, see, this is where I'm going to say you are purposely not being helpful, purposely being hateful and discriminating. Because if you really cared, you'd go by what a Harvard doctor said and what 3 other physicians have said. I need to go into a mental health facility for BPD, not drug and alcohol use. Because every single time they give me an ultimatum to be clean, I've given it to them. So they don't justify it this time. You're right, there are excuses. So, and they're valid excuses. Why did Japan surrender? Because they had 2 nukes dropped on them. Just excuses. Yeah, a valid one. I can't. I've been denied. I was denied. Dobby got to go. Here's the thing. When they don't have programs set up for specialty care of certain people, they fall through the cracks. It just happens.
Trish, may I interrupt you for a
Hawaii.
moment?
Yeah, I just want to say Hawaii is much cheaper than Portland. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say something to the chat. I'm not an addict. I've never have been. I've never used anything. I've never even had alcohol. I just want to say this. Trisha's not making excuses. Trisha's not ready. She has verbally said this several times in lives that she's not ready, that she's happy where she is right now. Hold on.
No, I have not said that.
You
That's
cannot
not
force
at all
someone to
what I
go.
said.
You cannot force
I
someone
said
to go
time
to
and time
rehab.
again, I've been denied services.
I believe you, but you can't
Well,
force
that's not me
somebody.
not being ready. That's the VA not being ready.
Well, you just can't force somebody because they do what they do with their body. And you just can't say, well, you need rehab, you need this, you need that. Well, the services are out there, and if you're denied services,
Listen, if it's going to start off with something that's not true, I don't want it to keep going. There are 3 places I applied for last June, denied. We fought it in July, denied. But August, with everything that happened in August, I gave up because I relapsed. I said, fuck this bullshit. I ended up in the mental health ward for attempting suicide. Remember, it was the weekend I disappeared and I was in the mental health facility. They kicked me out after 72 hours saying they didn't think it was a real attempt. And now, they wouldn't even give me my Suboxone. So you do understand I went through very, very, very real withdrawal from lack of Suboxone. I mean, if I went to Hawaii, where I live, oh my God, I don't think I'd be alive in a month. And that's what happened. They still denied me. The reason they keep denying me is because I refuse. And okay, this is where it's my fault. This is where I will take responsibility. I refuse to go there presenting as a man. My medical records don't go along with it. My name doesn't go along with it. I'm not going to a men's facility.